At some point in your life, you've probably heard someone say, let's build an app. And it's often a very exciting idea. Unfortunately, these days, there's another, even more approachable or attainable option called progressive web apps. So in this video, I'm going to give a quick overview of what PWAs are, how we've been working with them recently at Fjorge, and why you all can and should keep them in mind for future projects. So the short of it is that PWAs are more cost-effective and maintainable than native mobile applications for many use cases. Not for all, they're not a silver bullet, but they are a pretty incredible evolution from bridging together the worlds of web and native mobile. So distinctly, PWAs are good for dynamic, fully branded and indexed mobile experiences and web experiences. They also have access to push notifications, and almost most importantly, they combine code bases. So rather than needing to have iOS, Android, and web code base for your one company, you can combine into one, much more maintainable. Now, they're not the best option if you need to integrate with other native mobile functionality or access a user's location or native pay options. Now, I should preface, all of these constraints are evolving as PWAs get more support from Google and Apple and the big players. But in our experience so far, those have been some of the constraints with PWAs. So one example that we worked on recently was a progressive web app called Esteem. And the goal of this app was to deliver content intended to help consumers be more mindful about their health. And as I'm sure you all have experienced, any barrier to entry or any point of friction in that sort of interaction can lose a user. So the ability to deliver this on a phone was absolutely key for this project. How we built it is we wrote user stories and participated in UX consulting alongside our agency partner. We used WordPress as the CMS, and this is a surprise for some people, but WordPress can be a good option for PWAs. And then we integrated push notifications with OneSignal, as well as a calendar integration. And we built out user accounts so that users could save their favorite Health Esteem tips. They could set reminders to themselves in their calendar. And from an accessibility perspective, this app is 2.1 AA compliant, really focusing on serving the entire audience and not just one subset of users. So again, to recap real quick, progressive web apps are very interesting and a great cost-effective option to bridge web and mobile apps together. Clearly, I'm very excited about them. Fjorge in general is excited to be doing a number of more PWA projects recently, and we would love to answer any questions that you have. So feel free to reach out.